from the starting lineup for the Pelicans and for the Heat. The wingmen, it's Hero and Butler. Then it's Chris Dunn. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Jaquez in at the power forward.
And we could get used to seeing a lot of highlights just like that. Zion's power and body control leading the points.
So many teams, Greg, look to run these days. It's refreshing, isn't it, to see a battle between half-court offenses?
And to excel at that. You have to be extremely tactical, minimize turnovers, and execution is key.
There are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Harper against Dunn. Here's Williamson. Miami grabs the miss. Now here's Butler. 17 points in his last outing. Kicks it out to Hero.
Yeah, quick foul to pick up right away here in the first quarter.
First team foul.
Pelicans on D. Here's Adebayo. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Well, around the rim, Bam Adebayo makes so many things happen because he's so athletic.
Down low, it's stolen by Adebayo. And there's Hero. That's good on the assist by Adebayo.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Pass to Doncic. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. For the finish, hammers it home to polish off the break.
And there is some intelligence behind the passing of Adebayo. Not flashy, but making smart ones.
Doncic outside. Can they get it? It's deflected. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. They set the pick. Butler finds Adebayo. Nice move. He takes it up and lays it in.
And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
The Pelicans have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Williamson in the post, defended by Butler. Doncic passes to Williamson. And here we go, it's Butler. A huge slam, the perfect end of the fast break.
Well, because he's such a good scorer, people don't always talk about Jimmy Butler, the playmaker.
Doncic feeling it out. Hits the jump hook.
Once Doncic gets inside with the ball, he's halfway there. Then he just uses his strength to finish the job.
Here's Butler. Wants to get it to Adebayo and does.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
Doncic passes to Williamson. Now, here's Doncic. 6 to shoot. Takes a 3. Now the pass to Williamson. Goes back up. And Adebayo sends it back.
Good defensive play. Adebayo on the inside, helping out his teammates.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Yeah, the bully ball tonight has paid dividends. Highly effective down there with the physical play.
And so it's New Orleans with it. Following the score by Miami. Here's Williamson on the money from 12 feet away. Williamson's got 5 points so far.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
Well, dominant so far. That's the responsibility of the starters. Now let's see if everybody else who plays in this game makes the same kind of high-level contributions.
Now here's Butler. Zion Williamson unable to get his last shot to go. Harper with the steal. And now the Pelicans on the break. In the dunk by Doncic.
And showing he's got a few tricks up his sleeve there. Doncic's handles are very impressive.
Butler passes to Adebayo. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. He's got 8.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing the last matchup with the Lakers.
Yeah, you saw the communication breakdowns defensively, just giving up way too many open looks.
Yeah, sometimes you can play good on-ball defense, but it's the help defense that makes you elite. And on that night, nobody rotating and not a lot of help.
Terry Rozier's checked in for the Heat. And the Pelicans making a change here as well. Jones is checked in. Harper against Rozier. Williamson looking it over. Offline with his 3.
His touches left him in this quarter. Nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
The kick outside to Butler. Bounce pass from Rozier. Pass to Jaquez. Shoots the 3. Drills it from outside.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Now here's Doncic. He's guarded closely. The Heat leading by 14. Here's Hero. Got a piece of it. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. And the Pelicans making a change here. Nembhard's checked in. And Miami has possession. Loads it up for Adebayo. Hammers the alley-oop through.
That's everything you want there. Bam Adebayo up there, vertical, good hands, and the big throwdown.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Passes it to Nembhard. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And as the season draws to a close, GA, we've got teams vying for playoff position, only adding to the importance of each game now.
And for those teams, you have to have the right mentality. You can't treat these like normal regular season games. These are an extension of the playoffs.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for the Heat?
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
I wonder if pace and playing fast is something that they're being encouraged to do, because right now they feel like the faster team.
Now, here's Doncic. His last outing, he had 18 points. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Jimmy Butler.
Yeah, you don't have players on your roster that physically can match up with what Zion's going to bring. He's going to draw some fouls.
Noel's checked in for the Pelicans. Harper comes in for Luka Doncic. And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for the Heat. It's a 16-point game. Their last encounter was in New Orleans, where they were able to handle the Pelicans.
And the last time they were able to come away with that win because of their depth. Great production from the reserve.
Probably looking for more of the same here. As we know, a deep bench so crucial to any team's success.
Pelicans trail by 19. Outside, Jones. To the paint, here's Williamson. Jimmy Butler with the rebound.
Wouldn't surprise me to see him find his touch and still be a factor. Don't count them out yet.
Kicks it out to Hero. That one falls coming off Adebayo's feet. Hero's got 12.
He doesn't look satisfied with the lead right now. He wants more, and he looks like he's going to get it.
54 seconds left in the first. And Noel throws it down.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man, and he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
Nifty move. And there's the nice layup by Butler. 10 points for him.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Back to Harper. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock in game. And Adebayo throws it down.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
Here's Nembhard. And again, New Orleans with the triple. Butler against Jones. Butler passes to Jaquez. Butler with the ball. No good on the last second attempt there. And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so welcome back, everyone. It's Noche Latina in the NBA as we resume action. And for the Heat here, they've been putting on a show, guys.
Well, the coaches preach ball movement, and we saw exactly why in that first quarter.
Well, everybody just feeling the energy of the basketball as they moved it around, and lots of hands were touching it.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Pelicans. They've got Herbert Jones. Harper is out there with Nerlens Noel. And it's Nembhard in at the 2 spot. Rozier against Harper. Robinson kicks to Caldwell Pope. To the inside. Here's Jovic. And it's Noel with the rebound. Pelicans trailed by 19. On the wing, Jones. A three-pointer off the mark. Harper against Rozier. Now the dish to Hayes. Outside for Robinson. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Robinson. And here's the upcoming schedule for New Orleans. On Monday, they'll be playing against Damian Lillard and the Milwaukee Bucks. Then on Wednesday, they continue the road trip, heading out to Detroit. They'll take on the Pistons.
And when you look at that Raptors matchup, it's the second game of a back-to-back, and you know they're going to be feeling the effects of it. Playing that much basketball in that short amount of time really takes a toll.
Jones, no luck. The Heat leading by 19. Caldwell Pope passes to Jovic. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Now with KCP's improved scoring, defenders are taking note of him and leaving his teammates wide open.
Pass to Nembhard. And here's Jones. Here's Harper. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Harper's got his second bucket. Miami's gone 3 of 3 from three-point land here tonight. Rozier the pass to Jovic. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Nembhard. Here's Noel. Lays it up and banks it in.
Great to have Noel active like that, proving how dangerous he can be on the inside.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game. Tyler Hero, he's checked in for Miami. Dunn comes in for Terry Rozier. And here are the Heat now. 22 is their biggest lead. Last game matched up with the Clippers. A tough loss there.
that final score really caught a lot of people off guard. I think we would have to quantify that one as an upset.
No question. I know I did not see that coming, especially when they had a chance to win it late in the fourth quarter. I thought for sure they'd get it done.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. Done against Harper. Here's Hero. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
You know, Brent, I've got to ask, now that the age of college basketball dynasties is more or less over, do you miss it?
Yeah, I don't know so much if I've ever thought about it, Kevin, as dynasties, just so much as powerhouse teams that every year you see we're competing at the highest level in the NCAA tournament. So not really. I love the open competition, and I love that players have a choice now to where it is that they can control where they're going to make the biggest contributions collegiately.
Done shots, good.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Williamson left side. And the Pelicans miss again. And it's Adebayo with the ball for the Heat. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 23 points. Jovic off target from outside. The Pelicans have gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. 6 on the shot clock. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Great pass there from Herbert Jones. When someone's open, he'll find them.
The pass to Adebayo. Outside for Robinson. And the 3 off target. Pelicans trail by 21. It's Jones on the wing. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. The latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, one of the toughest things NBA referees are asked to judge are carrying violations, where the ball comes to rest at mid-dribble. Now, Warriors coach Steve Kerr says they've been doing it ever since Allen Iverson convinced the referees that it wasn't a carry. It is a carry, but the whole league's been doing it. Kevin?
Yeah, you're right. We've seen it. David, thanks. Robinson's checked in for Chris Dunn. Doncic finds Williamson. Fades back. Robinson pulls it in.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Adebayo passes to Jovic. They get it again. The kick outside to Butler. Second shot opportunity. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo. Adebayo's got his 7th assist here tonight.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Now, here's Doncic. Right now, checking his stats, he's averaging over 23 points a game. It's deflected. And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession.
All right, a chance to check out stats for Butler. The past month has been surreal. He's getting around 16 points a game, 6 assists, and 3 rebounds. And so much of what they do on offense depends on how he plays.
Well, he attracts serious attention from the defense, and that really does open up the backside for a lot of his teammates to take full advantage.
And here is Butler after Luka Doncic hitting the 3. Butler kicks to Hero. Pass to Jovic. There's the 3. And it's Noel with the rebound. Noel's got 6 rebounds in the game. Double team on Adebayo. The 3 ball. And Jovic gets it to go. Jovic has got 7 points.
This story in the second quarter, much different than the one in the first. We're finally seeing some aggression.
Inside, and Noel throws it down.
And certain guys dictate the pace of the game. Doncic as much as anyone.
And when it comes to Luka Doncic, he's simply, Greg, one of the best players in the entire game.
No question about it. He's a threat to record a triple-double every time he takes the floor. as versatile and dangerous a player as there is in our league.
Passes it to Williamson. Poked away. And Robinson wide open. He shoots. Here's Adebayo. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
And the defense just all over Bam, but he hangs tough.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And guys, you look back to their loss last time out. He missed a lot of free throws that cost them.
And Miami making a change here. Dunn's checked in. And the Pelicans making a change here as well. Nembhard's checked in.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Adebayo, a second chance effort, and he finishes nicely on the layup. 15 points in the game.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
New Orleans has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Here's Nembhard. And the Pelicans miss again.
Well, after getting off to a great start, hitting those first 2 shots, he's definitely regressed a little bit in this quarter. Even if you're not shooting it, you like to see the effort level, and his tonight has been high.
Williamson finds Doncic. We've got 1:23 left to play here in the half. And they double up Doncic. Over in the corner, Williamson. From outside, off the mark.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Here's Doncic. Jimmy Butler making his last shot. Hits the three-point bomb.
Yeah, he couldn't connect on anything from outside in the first quarter, but now he's hit 2 threes in the second quarter, and he looks much better.
Butler passes to Dunn, and stolen by Noel. Here's Nembhard. And Adebayo sends it back. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Adebayo. Yes, Adebayo. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. That's a miss. He's made one and missed one. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for Miami. Adebayo down low. And there's the foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
There's 21 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. And Adebayo sends it back.
Just has lost the feel in terms of scoring here in the second quarter.
Hero, no good. Williamson outside. And here's Harper from the arc. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow.
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close the quarter.
Well, you love nailing the last second shot. Always a feel-good moment.
Thanks, guys. With Quinn Snyder, coach, they came at you offensively. So what has to change for you defensively?
Well, a lot, obviously, with everybody on the floor. You know, they're capable of doing this, but we're not. It's just too easy.
Got to tighten things up as we go along. Thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
Thanks so much, David. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
Welcome to the halftime show.
They got worked on the glass. Lots of spectating, not enough activity. Disappointing first half.
And I'm sure they would agree. And now, as the season winds down, a look at the Western Conference picture.
You know, for New Orleans, they've clearly taken a step back as a franchise. You hate to see that. But something isn't right with this team. I don't know if it's personnel, the coaching. You're going to have to make some changes in the offseason.
And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. The wingmen, it's Hero and Butler. Then it's Bam Adebayo. Then there's Dunn, and it's Jaquez in at the 4. So that's who Eric Spoelstra starts the second half with.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
3 from the inbound.
And really, Dunn plays with a real edge on D, staking his territory and showing off his impressive reach. Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Now here's Harper. Over in the corner, Williamson. Looking to get it going. That's tipped.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
The shot's good.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Doncic with the bucket.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
And the Heat call time here.
And a moment here to check out the numbers for Zion Williamson. Putting up about 22 points per, 8 rebounds, and 4 assists. And you look at the numbers he's been putting up, fantastic scoring production from him.
Yeah, hard to ask for anything more at this point. He's really stepped up, and he's really delivered.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
Yeah, this team did something in halftime, going from a mild-mannered half-court executing team to some heroic shooting in the second half.
Now here's Doncic. He's got 13, and that one is good. Doncic has got 5 points in the quarter.
Disappointing as a player to have such a great game and still be trailing. Not over yet, though.
And it's Dunn in the corner for the 3, and the Heat, another 3.
Good job by Tyler just finding the open teammate and showing some good awareness.
And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. And he gets it back. He'd have gone 4 for 4 from the field since the halftime break. Terrific start to the third quarter.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
The 3 for Doncic.
And this is what dominating the glass looks like. He just cannot be contained.
Sort of reminding me of a little Ben Wallace action here from his years with the Pistons. He's been that much of a force rebounding the ball.
Now here's Butler. He's got 14. 5 to shoot. Here's Hero. Jaquez, the tip in on the offensive rebound. Jaquez has got 10.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Over in the corner, Doncic. That falls. Nice feed that time from Harper. Harper's got 3 assists in the game. Doncic against Hero. To the inside. Here's Adebayo. And he lays it straight in. 17 points for Bam Adebayo.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Since entering the league, Tyler Hero has had higher expectations for himself than anybody else. With that kind of size as a guard and his shooting ability, very much will realize it.
Well, many people say officiating favors the offense. Brent, do you agree with that?
Absolutely. That's what this game is about. It's about scoring. And so there aren't many rule changes that are going to stop guys from being as potent as they've been offensively, especially over the last couple years.
A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Pass to Hawkins. Done outside. Adebayo down low. It drops. That's his 9th field goal. We've got 1:08 left in the fourth quarter. And the dunk by Doncic.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Heat.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that in men. They just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And counting tonight's game on the season, they'll now have won 57 games this year.
And with this win, it gives them a sweep of the season series, even though it's just a brief 2-game.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Bam Adebayo.
He was in the zone. He's just a man on a mission, and that helped him notch that triple-double.
So for New Orleans right now, outside Robinson. Here's Jovic. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
You love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Now, here's Doncic. Williamson kicks to Doncic. Jacks up a three. Trains the three-pointer. Doncic has got 31.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
On the wing, Rozier. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And we've got David Aldridge standing by on our sideline with the player of the game. David, it's
Thanks very much, Bam. Activity on blast tonight. How pleased were you with the performance?
I'm just happy we won. You know, the stats don't matter unless you get a win. So I'm happy we got a win and keep dedicating them to my mom, man. You know, she's my blessing, so she just keeps blessing me for some reason.
Love the love, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
Thanks so much, David. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.